Good evening. I talked about Nigel Farage and I've been reading comments from this video. And I was a bit surprised to see that people are upset. Some people are upset with Nigel Farage. And then I read the comments and I started to understand. Yeah, and I do understand. You know, he left UKIP when he was needed. And he said some weird stuff. I admit, he did. So, I wanted to explain my view on this. So let's say that this guy, Nigel Farage, was a Swedish guy. We have nothing like Nigel in Sweden, of course. If we did, I would just be very, very happy. But we don't. But let's say that he was a Swedish guy and then he did to Sweden what he did in the UK. He brought Sweden up to a point where we got a referendum. And then the Swedes voted to leave, much thanks to him. And in the meantime, he was in Brussels yelling at these EU asshole bureaucrats. And I would love him for this, of course. You know, he could try to steal my car. You know, I would tell him not to. That's all. I would still like him, of course, because of what he did. So, but I do understand. People are upset. Yeah. And I've been looking at this, him leaving UKIP, which was a big deal, yes. I actually did a video about this when it happened, long time ago. And this is how I see it. I think he left because he just couldn't stand it. And let's face it, we have to be honest about this. There are some people connected to this movement. There are some people. Some really, really stupid people. Yes. Yeah. Like in the lefty movement, there are some very crazy stuff going on. I'm actually talking about the Hitler lovers. In my opinion, they are the most stupid people you can find. They love Hitler. And the real racists, not this pretended racists that you hear about. I'm talking about the real racists. If you ask me, they are extremely stupid. They are. They can't differentiate. You know. They need simple, quick fix answers to all the problems. So they blame it on a race. Yeah. I think this is extremely lazy and stupid. So I don't know if this was the reason why Nigel started to pull out, but I suspect it. Yeah. Of course, there are some very, very good people too. Yeah. Connected to UKIP, for instance. Absolutely. But you try to manage this, trying to lead this. No. I think he made the decision. It's just not worth it. And I respect him for this. You know. Somebody said, I read the comments, somebody said that he's a one-man band. And I think this is true. I think he wants it his way. And if he doesn't get it his way, he just gets fed up with it and he goes somewhere else. I respect this too. I'm a bit like this myself. I have no problem with this. Of course, people were disappointed. They expected something else. But yeah, I think we could give him a break. Yes, I do. He actually did something very, very good for the UK. So that's my view on this. All right? Bye.